Two of the favourites for the Indy 500 were outright disqualified from qualifying before they could even take part. But why? The Indy 500 takes place this weekend, but as per usual for one of the three races of the Triple Crown, it can't help itself but fall into controversy, as there seems to be an occurrence every single time when we reach the month of May for X amount of reasons. This time around, the controversy involved the Penske cars of Will Power and Joseph Newgarden. I'm going to stress it's nothing either of the drivers did wrong, this is a technical infringement. But what exactly is it? So, there isn't actually any illegal parts on either of the cars, it is what they have done to one of the parts towards the rear of the car that is the problem area. The rear attenuator serves two purposes, to be a mount for the rain light and absorb any rearward impact to protect the driver. These are also spec parts that are supplied by the series chassis manufacturer Dallara. These specific attenuators were introduced at the beginning of 2023 and updated in 2024. The update involved gluing the attenuator around the edges of the mount to increase the strength of the device, but due to aesthetical reasons, Penske also smoothed out the glued edges as well as adding a coat of sealer on top. Here's where the surprising aspect of this controversy comes in. Firstly, any performance advantage gained from smoothing out a piece of bodywork in an area of the car where airflow isn't vital to the outright performance of a car isn't going to be very big at all. Secondly, they've been doing this for well over a season. As I previously said, these specific attenuators were introduced at the beginning of 2024. Here we are, mid-2025, and the only reason IndyCar noticed the modification was due to a heads up from other teams. The punishment for these two cars is that they will now start 32nd and 33rd, the back of the field, despite making the Fast 12 qualifying last Sunday, as the illegal part was present throughout the whole of testing and the weekend. Starting back there, unless Scott McLaughlin in the third Penske car gets a good run of things, I don't think we'll be seeing a Penske car on the top step for this year's running of the 500. Do you think Penske's punishment is too harsh, or maybe even justified? The issue coming from modifying a spec part, which is illegal, but one that is essentially nil performance benefit. Penske, along with their engine manufacturer Chevrolet, are yet to win a race this year. What do you think?